LEGO has made so many Star Wars sets over the years, from all the different movies and different factions, including so many sets based around the separatist battle droids. However, in recent years, LEGO battle droids are fairly neglected, and there are several complaints that they are not up to standard in modern LEGO Star Wars. Today, I want to discuss what I think is the biggest issue with these LEGO Star Wars battle droids, and how it should be changed in the years to come. The Battle Droid was one of the first LEGO Star Wars minifigures ever made, introduced in the Naboo Swamp and the Naboo Fighter in 1999. In the next few years, we saw so many new sets based on the prequel trilogy, including these Battle Droid minifigures, with some different variations introduced as well, such as the Battle Droid Commander, the Security Battle Droid, and the Battle Droid Pilot, and even some different base color droids such as the Rocket Droid and the Geonosis Battle Droid. These minifigures are all fairly cheap and common today, the only more exclusive and rare one being the Geonosis Battle Droid from 2003, using the sand red color. Of course, we saw the B2 Super Battle Droid in some sets early on as well, the first one being in the 2002 Republic gunship, and this is notably another fairly rare and expensive one today, as it was made in the pearl blue colors which wasn't seen again. We continue to see the Super Battle Droid in multiple sets as well, and in 2009 we saw the Super Battle Droid with a specialized blaster arm piece, which was only seen in the Clone Wars AAT and the Battle for Geonosis sets. After being absent for close to a decade, the Super Battle Droid made a reappearance in 2024 in the fan-favorited Clone Troopers and Battle Droid Battle Pack, and used a brand new piece for the body of the droid, although the difference isn't that significant. Other than the more standard Battle Droid minifigures, we got to see General Grievous a few times as well. First introduced in 2005 with this rather strange looking all-white design, but including a nice cape piece that was never used with his newer designs. The more modern design was introduced in 2010 in General Grievous's Starfighter, and later reappeared in the 2012 Malevolence, and 2 years after, in 2014, we saw a brand new Revenge of the Sith style of Grievous, and he appeared in 3 sets so far, namely his wheel bike, combat speeder, as well as a starfighter. Another more specialized droid minifigure is the TX-20 Tactical Droid, which was only seen once in 2011, in the Mace Windu's Jedi Starfighter. This is one of the best separatist battle droid minifigures ever made, with a unique torso piece with the head attached to it. Despite being quite a relevant type of droid in the Clone Wars, we never saw this minifigure again unfortunately, and this might be because the specialized mold might have been too expensive to produce back in the day, or some other strange reason. Less exciting was the Commando droids, appearing in 2012 in the Elite Clone Troopers Battle Pack, as well as the Bark Speeder with Sidecar in 2013, and then the Captain appearing in the 501st ATRT in the same year. These were great battle droids as well, although never remade later on. With the basic understanding of the history of these battle droid minifigures, there are some things that stand out, that I consider real issues that LEGO could theoretically improve on. One is that battle droids didn't really change much in the 25 years since their initial introduction. This is quite a well-known and talked about thing, that battle droids, at least the simple B1 variants, are pretty much the same minifigures since 1999, just with different minor prints. The legs are stuck together and the arms are quite awkward to work with, so these minifigures always look static, while other minifigures can be posed and are better for play and display. While I think this is something that could be improved upon, and as seen with good custom versions of the battle droid, new pieces for the arms, the legs, and the torso could be made to significantly upgrade these characters, although that is a want that might never be satisfied. But what I think is the biggest issue with these minifigures is very similar to the current Clone Trooper issue, and that is the variety and diversity of these minifigures being quite an issue. Something that stands out is that during the Clone Wars era of LEGO Star Wars, we saw so many different versions of separatist battle droids, from standard battle droids with several different prints, tactical droids, and commando droids. Additionally, we saw whole sets based on the Separatist faction, based around these interesting battle droids and the different ships and vehicles attached to them, namely several different AATs, vulture droids, and similar vehicles, and then the TIE Fighter. And this wasn't just from the Clone Wars, we saw some sets based on the prequel trilogy as well, which are some of the better sets in that era of LEGO Star Wars. Today, however, that is not really the case. The only battle droids we see in modern years are the simple B1 battle droids, and some few variants of that. We were fortunate enough to see the B2 Super Battle Droid return, which was really cool to see, but that is pretty much it. General Grievous, the general of the battle droids and a prominent Revenge of the Sith antagonist, hasn't been seen since 2020, which isn't that long ago, but still he would be nice to see on shelves again, especially with the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith around the corner. We also don't really see any sets based on the Separatist faction in modern years, as the only Clone Wars sets being made is Clone Trooper or Jedi based, for the most part at least. And from a business perspective it does make sense, as this is what sells the best, but several fans would still be so excited to see some playsets on the shelves based on the Separatist Legion, the last playset version being the AAT from 4 years ago in 2020, and then of course the droid carrier from this year. But this wasn't a purchasable set, but rather a May the 4th gift, so there is definitely a lack of these sets. So yes, ultimately the biggest issue is the lack of Separatist sets and battle droid variations in modern LEGO Star Wars. We only get a few of these minifigures appearing as side characters in mostly Clone Trooper based sets, and rarely see something that is actually made for these minifigures and this faction in the Star Wars universe. And this is something that can easily change in the future. There are so many sets that LEGO could make, and sell fairly well in the community. An updated version of the Vulture droid is definitely an easy one they could make, and it could even appear in a dual set with something such as the Z95 Headhunter, which would be a very good seller to modern fans. A new MTT would be an amazing set as well, and this could even be the blue Clone Wars version of this vehicle that we haven't seen before. And this set would not only include battle droids, but a new tactical droid as well, and then some separatist characters such as Wat Tambor, who we have never seen before. There are so many options for LEGO to choose from, and as Clone Troopers are ever rising in popularity, getting quite a few dedicated sets every year, it would be very nice to have something for them to face against, and in such a way bring back the variety to LEGO battle droids and separatist sets. Let me know what you think about this, and consider dropping a like if you enjoyed this video. Then I will see you all in the next one. God bless you, and cheers.